Welcome to Miami International Airport. Today, I'm flying on American's largest jet, the 777-300ER, for a flight in Premium Economy over to their Dallas-Fort Worth hub. I'll explore seat dimensions among other perks and if flying Premium Economy is really worth the price. Before we dive into the experience itself, let's talk a bit about what Premium Economy is and how it ended up on American Airlines in the first place. American officially launched Premium Economy in 2016, debuting it on the Boeing 787-9. It was a move to align with international carriers who had long offered this in-between class and to better compete with Delta's Premium Select and United's Premium Plus. But American's story with extra legroom seating goes back further. In 2000, they introduced a program called the More Room Throughout coach, which gave every economy passenger a few extra inches of space. Unfortunately, it wasn't financially sustainable, and the program was dropped in 2004. In 2012, American introduced Main Cabin Extra, offering extra legroom but with standard economy service. It was a step up, but not quite a separate class. That changed with Premium Economy, a true upgrade with wider seats, more recline, enhanced meals, priority boarding, and checked baggage included. Since its launch, the cabin has expanded across American's wide-body fleet, including the 777-200, 300ER, and both versions of the 787. On today's flight, I'm in seat 18L, a window seat on the right side of the airplane. American Airlines configures its 777-300ERs with a total of 304 seats across 4 classes: Flagship First, Business, Premium Economy, and Main Cabin. The Flagship First cabin includes 8 seats arranged in a 1-2-1 configuration, offering a premium experience with its fully lie-flat seats, privacy, and luxury amenities. The 52 business class seats are arranged in a 1-2-1 layout as well, providing direct aisle access and lie-flat beds, though with slightly less personal space and fewer high-end touches compared to Flagship First. The Premium Economy cabin features 28 seats in a 2-4-2 configuration, offering 38 inches of width, 18.5 inches of width, and about 6 inches of recline, with additional comfort features like adjustable footrest, larger screens, and more legroom compared to Main Cabin. In Main Cabin, there are 198 seats arranged in a 3-4-3 layout, providing standard economy service with a 31 to 32 inch pitch and 17 to 18 inches of seat width. American also offers Main Cabin Extra with additional legroom, and there are 48 seats in this section spread across various rows in the main cabin, providing up to 36 inches of pitch. This configuration ensures a variety of seating options for different comfort levels, with Flagship First offering the most exclusive experience on the plane. The 777-300ER is one of only 2 planes in American's fleet equipped with the Flagship First seats. The A321T, or Transcon, also has these seats, but they're being phased out. We aren't here to talk about that, though. Let's talk about this flight. Premium Economy on American Airlines offers a variety of perks, especially for long-haul international flights. Passengers in this cabin get priority boarding, more attentive service, and a higher quality of meals, often with a choice of a hot entree and complimentary beverages. Not to mention larger seatback screens for in-flight entertainment and sometimes even access to amenities like noise-canceling headphones and better toiletry kits. On long-haul international flights, Premium Economy also includes 2 checked bags, making the experience feel more like a true middle ground between economy and business class. However, it is important to note that my flight today is from Miami to Dallas, and it doesn't fully reflect the Premium Economy experience you would get on an international long-haul flight. This was a domestic route, so while I did get the wider seat and the extra legroom, I missed out on some of the perks like the upgraded meal service and priority luggage handling. It was a short flight, so the difference between Premium Economy and main standard cabin wasn't as pronounced as it would have been on a transatlantic or transpacific journey. Still, even on a domestic flight, the extra comfort does make a noticeable difference for those looking to make their travel experience more comfortable. Also, please remember, Premium Economy is only available on American's wide-body fleet, and not to confuse this product with Main Cabin Extra. There is a difference, and if you expect a premium seat but you book a Main Extra ticket, the chances are high that you're going to be disappointed. The flight itself was very comfortable, and it was made better by only having 1 seatmate instead of 2. I used the footrest, however, I did find it a bit clunky to get the hang of. The screen was large and bright, and the tray table was also very spacious. On this specific day, I flew 4 different legs with American Airlines. It seemed logical at the time to buy a Wi-Fi month pass for $49.99. However, if I didn't opt to buy that pass, Wi-Fi for this 3.5-hour flight would have run me $20. Meals were not included on this flight. However, there were snacks offered for free, and alcoholic beverages were also offered for free with my Premium Economy ticket. However, I opted for a regular Coke as this was a 9 a.m. departure. Let's talk money. I paid for this flight using cash and originally booked it in Basic Economy with an after-purchase upgrade to the Premium Economy seat. The Basic Economy ticket was $128 and the seat upgrade was $40, which I felt was entirely fair for a leg of this length. If you book Basic Economy on American, check out my last trip report video to see what limits and restrictions you have, but keep in mind, you'll only earn $2 per mile spent, so this flight only earned me 256 AA Advantage miles. As we were descending into Dallas, everything was feeling pretty standard until we leveled off at around 3,000 feet, and suddenly felt the engines power back up. The nose gently pitched up and we began climbing again. It was subtle, smooth, and not at all dramatic, but it was clearly a missed approach. Even though we weren't close to the ground yet, I could tell something was off. A few minutes later, the captain came over the intercom and let us know that we had to go around due to spacing issues. In other words, there wasn't enough room between us and the aircraft ahead to safely continue the approach. It wasn't anything alarming, just a precaution and a standard procedure in a busy airspace like DFW. Still, it was the first time I'd experienced a go-around in all my years of flying, so it definitely stood out. For someone who follows aviation closely, it was actually pretty interesting to see it happen in real time. For others aboard, it probably felt like just a slightly longer trip than expected. Either way, it added an unexpected twist to an otherwise routine flight. After the go-around, we looped back toward DFW and got set up for another approach. The weather was clear, just a few clouds in the sky, and it was late in the morning at this point. As we descended, you could feel the usual signs: flaps coming out, gear dropping down, everything lined up for a smooth second attempt. While this wasn't a long-haul flight and didn't showcase the full Premium Economy experience, it was still a good look at the seat and what you can expect on a domestic route. If you're thinking about upgrading, especially for longer flights, the extra comfort might just be worth it. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and drop a comment if you've flown Premium Economy yourself. I've got more trip reports and aviation content coming up soon, so stay tuned.